Hello, it's Marilou. Whoops, it's wobbling, sorry. It's Marilou here, and I have 2 TNs to share with you that I just finished. I kind of got 3 done at the same time, so that was kind of fun. Plus working on a lot of other things, but these are both regular standard TNs, Midori style, I guess you call them. They're 8 1/4 by 4 1/4. The covers are, both of them. They're both made with Stamperia papers, plus I threw in some papers from that Jen at Dreams Etc. just came out with called Stamping, no. Oh gosh, I forgot to write down the name. It's the latest kit. It's just a small kit that she came up with that has a few pages and some ephemera. It's not Stampington. I can't think of what it's called though, but it starts with an S, I think. Anyway, I'll write it down below. Anyway, hello, how's your weekend starting? I hope it's going well. Anyway, I'm going to call them Spring 1 and 2 because I didn't think of anything else. So how's that for creativity? It's been a very busy day. Excuse me. Okay, I'll start with the rose one. I wrapped them with Hug Snug seam binding, so there's a lot of it. So if it gets fatter, sorry, and there's room for it to get fatter. So there's the beautiful lace I put down the spine, and there's some velvet ribbon running down through that. And then I wanted to put some lace on it because it needed it. So I thought it just needed that soft edge. So there's some pretty lace on the front and back covers. Let's go inside. When I make my TNs, because it's just with one sheet of paper, I like to go ahead and put these corners, these long strips here for a tuck spot, because that just reinforces the corner. So that's why I do that. There's a card. Isn't that beautiful? The imagery, so beautiful. And there's This Book Belongs To. And this is a page from a beautiful vintage book that I have. I'll put the title of it down below so you can find out what it is. And of course I used the Wildflower Punch here. There's a vintage telephone calls and long distance registry. Here's a flip page. I did some stamping and stenciling in here. There's a couple of little pockets stacked up. And there's a pretty little snail, if snails can be pretty. Anyway, there's a little card and a tag. And they all have different things on the back because it's Stamperia, after all. And the Stamperia, it's Spring Botanicals. Is the name of, and that's maybe what I put the title for, is Spring Botanicals 1 and 2. Here's some more cards. Aren't they beautiful? Insect there, ladybug. And it's kind of gently coffee or tea dyed on the edges of a lot of it. So it's very pretty. So this is a little tuck spot that I cut out from the papers. This is some washi tape. And then I took this is from Jen's kit. I still haven't thought of the name of it. I keep hoping I will. I made a flip here. You can see that. So there's some journaling space there. And also underneath, of course. And then there's the page. This is from one of my kits, a lined kit, and I'll put the name of it down below the video. This has graph paper on this side and lined paper on this side. Like I said, it's all tea-dyed. There's a double pocket. There's some botanicals. Yeah, there it goes. And there's a tall tag from the Stamperia paper pad. And then this is some of the ephemera from Jen's kit. And I put some coffee-dyed paper on it. This is from my digital coffee-dyed kit. I had run out of coffee-dyed paper and I wasn't going to make just a couple of sheets. So I used my vintage since I had some sitting there, or my digital kit. And so there's your And the Story Begins. And I love using it because it's beautiful. I put in some of this green. It's masking paper, I guess, that you use when you paint. I picked up a green roll and a tan roll at Walmart, and I like it. It has a little sound too. Here's a daily planner, that's vintage. Here's another page from Jen's kit, and I put another of my lined pages here. Here's a new stamp I got with a bunny rabbit on it. Here's a tuck spot I created. This is a circle from the Stamperia pad, and there's that. And over here is a belly band with some of the papers, or cardstock. It's all cardstock. Isn't that beautiful? That's the center of the signature. So we're walking back on the pages we just saw. There's a flip, so there's lots of journaling space there, and on the lines, and of course there. Here's another card from the pad. And there's that grid and line paper. That's that paper from my kit. And this is Jen's. There's a little, it's a flip. So here's a tag and a card. An oval card with a bee on it, I think, or something, a critter. Another snail. And you flip it open. And over here's a little tuck spot or pocket. And these are cards from the Stamperia, and this is a card from Jen's kit that I put some my coffee dyed paper kit papers for. And there's the other side of that. This the other side of this gloss. It's a smooth sheet. I wouldn't say it's real glossy, but anyway, there's the back tuck pocket and more journaling space. So that's the first one. That's Spring Botanical 1. And then Spring Botanical 2 has the tulips on the front. Again with the Hug Snug ribbon. And I did a layered thing here with 2 of the cards from the kit and some papers from the kit and some lace. Here's the lace on the spine of this one. It's very pretty. And of course lace on the edges. I used the same lace. I used a different lace. Yep, this one's got different lace all the way around. Okay, inside the little tuck spot here. Beautiful, beautiful imagery. This book belongs to. There's another page from that book that I will give you the name of. Telephone calls. So it's very similarly laid out. A little bit different, a little bit variation, a little bit different images, because I used different parts from the pages. There's another circle. There's a tag from Jen's kit. Page from Jen's kit. One from my kit. A bunny rabbit again. Here's a flip. And so on the outside are these 3 cards. One's a tag. There's a little card. This is a ticket from Jen's kit. There's the daily planner and the page from Jen's kit. And one from my kit. The center of the journal has these 3 pieces in the pocket. And down in this little pocket that I created, there's a little botanical. There's a belly band with another card. I think it goes that way. Isn't that pretty? And here's the pocket here. Beautiful botanicals and insects. Spring, definitely. And Okay. Yep, that's that page. And this was printed on 32-pound Red River photomat paper, so it's really sturdy. Here's another page that open up, and there's little pockets. As much as I could, I carried the tulips through this one. But there are other flowers in it too, and lots of critters, butterflies and other insects. Okay, that's my 2 TNs. Springtime Botanicals, number 1 and 2. Thank you for stopping by. If you haven't already, I hope you'll subscribe to my channel. Please, if you have any questions at all, I love to answer them. And give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. You have a great weekend. God bless. Take care. Bye-bye.